Hey, I would like to introduce Rowdy, the new roommate, and today I'm going to make a quick video that discusses what to expect if you are expecting a puppy in your RV. First thing that you really should do is research. Research what life's going to be like with a puppy in the RV, what you're going to need to do. Research the type of dog you're going to get. Rowdy is a Doberman. Dobermans are high activity dogs. They're very intelligent dogs. They like to train. They're not the dog for you if you don't like that. And he'll be my third Doberman. I'm very familiar with them. They're my favorite breed. So I'm very comfortable with what it's going to require to have this guy in the RV. So do your research, find out if you are wanting to get a kind of a lap dog. Maybe don't get a working breed, don't go out and get a Belgian Malinois and have it jumping out your windows of your RV. The other thing is assessing your space, realizing how big this dog is going to get, how much space do you have, and then see if it's possible to dedicate space to the dog, because the dog really does need its dedicated space, just like we all do. It needs its crate. Dogs in an RV really should be crate trained because it's their own sanctuary, it's a safe space for them, and it's where they can go and be comfortable and feel secure. So what I did is I removed half of my dinette, and I can fit a kennel there, and then when he grows and outgrows his current kennel, I'll put the new kennel in there as well. In addition to making sure he has his own space, it's understanding that puppies are going to have accidents. What you need to do is realize that it's going to be a schedule. You're going to have a change in your routine until they get a little older and can hold it longer. Sometimes you got to take these guys out every hour. Sometimes you might have to get up 3 times in the middle of the night to let them out, or else you're going to have an accident. And it's not long term, that's not like that forever, but it's like that at the beginning. And at the beginning, they're probably not going to sleep through the night. They're going to be screaming and crying and freaking out because they've just left their pack, and you are now their pack. And what they do is they call out to their pack when they feel distressed because they want their pack to find them. And so that's kind of what they're doing. And so doing what you can to make sure your puppy is comfortable in the transition. Some people like to move their bed out to where the puppy is going to be sleeping so that the puppy doesn't feel abandoned until they get more comfortable with the situation. It kind of all depends. Additionally, it really is important, especially in a small space like an RV, to make sure that your dog is trained, starting very young, getting them in that mindset to train and to like training, because a well-behaved dog is a lot easier to manage in an RV than a poorly behaved dog. This goes hand in hand with leash training, because most RV parks will not have fenced-in yards for you, so you're going to have to find places to walk the dog, and that includes teaching the dog how to walk on a leash. When it comes to exposing your puppy, you need to socialize your puppy, and so you're going to have to go out in public with your dog, but your dog's not vaccinated because it's too young. So until your dog gets vaccinated, you have to find safe ways to socialize your dog. That means going to large parks where there's an area where they can be alone, or you can just smell things with the dog. Well, the dog can smell things and you can be there, but making sure you can do stuff like that. There's a great app called Sniff Spot where you can actually rent people's backyards privately to exercise your dog, and that's a really great resource that wasn't always around. So there are options, but also understanding that you're going to have to exercise your dog a couple of times a day sometimes, and especially when they're young. So understanding that your routine is going to change, at least for the beginning year of their life. Then making sure that they're healthy. So pet insurance, that's what I like to do. He's got Healthy Paws. I've used ASPCA in the past. I've used Embrace. They're all great. You just kind of got to shop around and see what you can afford and what different ones offer. And then make sure you get your dog vaccinated. It's going to cost money to vaccinate your dog, and then don't stop with the vaccinations. Keep making sure that they're up to date, and that can be hard when you're on the road. So really getting in the habit, set reminders in your calendar to make sure that you're not missing your dog's vaccination dates or booster dates. And then make sure they have something to chew on. And this is because puppies teeth, and it feels good to chew on things, and if they don't have something good and positive to chew on, they will chew on anything else that they can find in your RV. Sometimes your fingers and toes as well. So make sure that you have things that they can chew safely to keep them from damaging your RV. So just little things like that. Make sure they have plenty of toys that bring them some joy, comfort, especially brand new puppies. When they're puppies, they have to be fed a lot more frequently, so really get on the routine with the feeding and the potty breaks. And yeah, other than that, you just kind of gotta go with it and watch it happen. It happens super fast when they grow up. I'm so happy you could meet Rowdy. We're going to be documenting his life as a full-time RV pup, and he's adorable, so you're gonna love it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our new content.